So, as the title of this video suggests, these cattle are on their last feed, the last supper as I called it. They're just coming almost 24 months old, so that's what the big push is on now to get them slaughtered. As I said, we got rid of the half of them at the beginning of last week. There was 24 went last week, and some of those, their birthday was actually in the coming week, if you know what I mean. So that's why they were kind of picked by birthday. There was almost a half of them. I think there was maybe about 11 or 12 were picked by the birth date. And then after that, the rest were just hand-picked, first come, first serve up in the lorry, and that's kind of the way they were picked out. Ideally, if they could have all went the same day, that's what we wanted, but we couldn't get rid of half of them. Yeah, they've done well for Frisians. When we bought these back almost 2 years ago now, we picked out the best Frisian calves that we could get, and that's what we specified to the agent who was buying them for us, and he came up fairly good on the type of Frisian. There was very few bad ones, if you like, or Holstein kind of Frisians. They were all kind of like a British Frisian, and yeah, they have done well. The first batch that we killed last week averaged 340 kilos, which is exceptionally high for Frisians. We've never had them average that kind of weight before, and there was one or two lighter ones that would have pulled that batch down. So be interesting to see if these here now will average. I'd imagine they should average around the same, and if they do, we'll be quite happy. We'll have done, there's a banger going here for crows. We'll have done fairly well with them if they average that, considering the price that they are. The price is is back from what it should be. We should be getting about 20 kilos more, or 20 cent more per kilo than what we are, but it is what it is. High numbers in the factories, high kill rates in the factories over the past while has kept it down. The Brexit, the uncertainty of that over the coming months is also affecting the price. And then as well, we've also had the vets who work in the factories have been causing issues and stopping cattle from getting killed over the past number of weeks as well, and that has been causing issues as well. So they're protesting over pay and not getting enough money and that. So I'd say they're doing a lot better out of it than farmers are, in all fairness, but still, that's the way it goes. So yeah, that's the Frisians. Like I say, they're all just coming near 24 months. We bought all these in as calves just almost 2 years ago now. They were bought in. They were fed on milk for a number of weeks after we bought them. Weaned off the milk then, and the rest of then the springtime before they got out, they were just on a straw and ad lib meal diet. They got out then for that summer. That would be summer 2017, and then we wintered them then winter 2017 into early 2018. They were slow enough getting out then because of the prolonged winter with the bad weather, and they did get out for about 3 months in springtime 2018. And before going back in, we put them back in then around July time, and they were moved up onto full feed soon after going back in. So yeah, that's kind of the history of their time here. But yeah, overall they've done well. For Frisians, they have put up fairly good backs, and I still don't know if that'd be the way to go. I think that your overall, for the amount of feed that they eat and the conversion rate that you get of feed to kilos, you're probably still better with something with a bit of continental breeding in it. But we never bought any Frisians last year, and we have none bought for next year either, so that kind of gives you an idea of the direction that we're going. These here were the whiteheads that we bought. They're not just as old as the Frisians, but they're coming around they're in probably about 3 months less feeding time as the Frisians. They only really got on full feed around October time, so they are a few months behind. But their frames is a lot smaller, and they're in good form, as you can see. Yeah, frames are a lot smaller, and they're coming fairly well. They're putting up fairly good backs on them now, and it'll not be that long before they'll be ready for slaughter. They'll have ate a lot less than the Frisians, and they probably won't. Well, they might come into around the same weights. It's just hard to know, but we'll see whenever they go. A lot of these guys here then are, some of them are cattle and calves that we bought in around the same time as the Frisians and the whiteheads, and the rest then are some of our own bulls that were bull calves that were from our suckler herd, and they're coming in fairly quick as well. Cattle seem to be finishing quicker this year than usual, probably down to the fact that silage quality is fairly good, and grain is good. The likes of the barley would have a very good feed quality to it this year because of the good summer, and yeah, it seems to be making a difference. These cattle will be finished a lot earlier than what we'd usually have them finished. So yeah, that's really it. That's kind of an update on the Frisians. Probably won't get any footage of these going in the morning. There probably won't be much point, because once they're going, I'll not be able to get any footage outside. It'll be dark. So this is all you're going to get of the Frisians. So hope you enjoyed the Frisian video and a little bit of an update on some of the cattle here that we're feeding. yeah, don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Might be away plumbing actually tomorrow, so there mightn't be any farming videos. So if not, I'll have some more videos up during the week. So thanks very much for watching. As always, try to hit that subscribe button. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.